for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Sacramento Kings. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Harris in at the three. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Freak. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Vucevic. Takes it from 10. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Now here's Payton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Oladipo outside. And Chandler sends it back. Bledsoe against Payton. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Freak. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bledsoe against Payton. Oladipo outside. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Now here's Bledsoe. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. A slow start here for Orlando in this one. Trailing by 4. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Here's Tucker. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Tucker, the pass to Freak. And Vucevic pulls it down. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now, here's Oladipo. He had 16 points in the win against the Lakers.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
The score now all even.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
The Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And a wide open look for Freak. Drills it from outside. Freak's got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Payton outside. And Oladipo, here we go. And Chandler sends it back.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The Magic trail by 3. Payton dishes to Harris. And that is good. He's got 7.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. And that's 13 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Oladipo with a screen on Bledsoe. Payton passes to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Payton. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix leading by 3. And Tucker kicks the Freak. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And that's now 18 points for Freak. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Payton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the middle to stop the run. Here's Dedmon. The shot is off. Nice D from Freak. Suns have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. From the arc. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that when they just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Payton, stolen by Len. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's Freak missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Azania. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Knight with it. He dishes it to Freak. That's good. The assist that time for Knight. 26 points for Freak.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns.
And we return to the second quarter. And so the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. P.J. Tucker comes in for Markieff Morris. Freak's checked in for Warren. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brandon Knight. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Smith. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Hazania. Freak in at 2 guard. Booker out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Chandler. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. 28 points, and talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Booker. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Phoenix leading by 13. To the paint. The layup missed.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Freak with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Out to the right wing. And Tucker kicks to Freak. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Inside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Oladipo. He kicks it to Vucevic. Payton up top. Now Gordon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Lakers.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Here's Chandler, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one. Now the dish to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic, that's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Bledsoe dishes to Freak. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Vucevic is screen on Bledsoe. Payton passes to Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Tyson Chandler. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
The shot's good from Fournier.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He had 58 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Lenz checked in for Tyson Chandler. And a switcher also for Orlando. Splitters checked in. Bledsoe against Payton. Kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Freak. Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely. And the dunk by Len.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Fournier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Knocked loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Freak's got 36.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this
As we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
On the court for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's good. Freak's got 39.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
From deep. It's rebounded by Payton.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Gordon with a screen on Bledsoe. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Bledsoe kicks to Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Suns, number 1.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Knight comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
And now, your Suns dancers.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. The other thing he discussed with them was that they should be forceful with the ball. He said if they see a gap in the defense, they should go straight to the bucket. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Freak. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Freak's got 43 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Payton dishes to Oladipo. No one covering. And here is Knight. 6 points for him. Now here's Freak. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot is good. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And it's Harris off the drive. There's the double team with Warren. Vucevic, a screen on Knight. At the top of the key, Gordon. It's good from the top of the key. Gordon's got his 2nd basket of the night. Suns leading by 21. Knight kicks to Warren. Now the pass to Freak. Morris a screen. There's Freak. From beyond the arc and then some. Freak's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Suns. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Harris with it. And it's Knight picking him up. Vucevic a screen on Knight. Just 5 on the clock. Payton passes to Gordon. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Fades back. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. Your Suns.
A moment here to see some numbers for Payton. Really been a key contributor over the past. and assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And, you know, he's really the consummate playmaker. He's got his head on a swivel. He looks for the open man. Completely unselfish as a hooper.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Alex Len comes in for Chandler. And it's Booker in for Markieff Morris. Kept alive. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Stolen by Warren. Freak with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Warren dishes to Freak. Len with a screen on Harris. Here's Freak. Some solid defense from Harris. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight.
The Magic trail by 16. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Freak, and it's Len in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. Vucevic has gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Now, Freak. He feeds it to Tucker. Dishes to Bledsoe. The 3. The second chance effort. Vucevic with the block. Here's Azania. Here's the screen. Shot off the screen. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Suns leading by 14. Launches it. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bledsoe. Freak's got 51.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And stolen by Payton. And up the court come the Magic on the break. The shot's good from Fournier.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Stolen by Len. And here's Bledsoe. Here's Freak. Offensive rebound. Morris. Some solid defense from Harris.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Feeds to Fournier. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Phoenix. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Evan Fournier. Suns leading by 15. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. Back to Bledsoe. Morris a screen. Passes it to Tucker. And there's the feed to Freak. Clock at 6. Tucker the pass to Morris. From the wing. Here's Freak. Chandler trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 53.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Goes up the baseline, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Harris outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Bledsoe kicks to Freak, and he's good on the three ball. Freak's got 58.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Harris kicks to Payton. Gordon with a screen on Bledsoe. Payton dishes to Gordon. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bledsoe kicks to Freak. Can't get it to fall. The Magic trail by 20. Pass to Vucevic. Gordon inside. Covered by Morris. And it's sent back by Morris. There's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he could continue to get looks like that. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Freak sets a screen for Bledsoe. Inside, there's Freak. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Freak's got 60.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
On the wing, Harris, guarded by Tucker. Harris outside. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And reaching in. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He dishes it to Warren. Booker in the corner. Inside, Freak, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Here's Fournier. Porter with the steal. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly. Clark, the